Who's going to be the baddest dude when you come on these white lines? Be the baddest dude on these white lines starting tonight. No excuses. Let's do this thing.
Welcome to episode 12 of the Brett Beard Show, sponsored by James Restaurant. My name is Cooper Burrell, and as always, I'm here with Coach Beard. Coach Beard, how you doing?
Hey, man, thanks for having me on. Great year this year. You did a heck of a job.
Thanks, Coach. Coach, last week we had a very tough loss to, or I guess 2 weeks ago now, we had a tough loss to Walker.
Yeah.
Let's just talk about that for a second.
Well, hats off to those guys, man. They're playing good football. Coach Mahaffey, I've always got a lot of respect for him, the job he does. He's got those kids playing at another level right now. And to go in there and compete with them and push them. And, we definitely did some great things and kind of things we kind of waited on all year. And, you go into one of the top teams' stadiums and kind of get after them and show glimpses of who we were. If we had just been able to put it together week in and week out, things could have been different. But, really proud of the way we competed and finished the season. Our back was against the wall. We had some tough moments, and you guys kept playing and kept fighting, and you proved that again in week 10.
Let's get into these highlights. Jackets take the field at Walker in their all-white uniforms, American flag out in front. They are hyped up for this game versus Walker.
It's a great look.
Yes, sir. Gotta love the white. Cheerleaders running out behind Denham as they take the field. Walker starts with the ball. The quarterback throws, and it is caught by number 3, and he runs it all the way into the end zone, putting Walker up 7-3. Coach, let's talk about this touchdown right here.
Yeah, we came out first, second down, stoned them, got after them. In an elementary situation where you got to understand your coverage, have a new guy back there. Look, he did everything he's supposed to do, but he just did it wrong and busted a coverage. And this is what happens against good teams when you do in critical situations, but it's a learning moment. I guarantee that kid will never do it again. And we'll be better because of it.
Excuse me, Walker went up 7-0. Jackets with the ball, number 9, Jerry Horn takes a sack. Walker's ball now, an option pitch to number 80, who jukes by some defenders and finally gets brought down. A good tackle by number 19, Ty Dryron. Jackets ball, again, number 9, Jerry Horn rolls out looking downfield, and it is picked off before Walker is pushed out of bounds. A tough play there by Jerry, throwing an interception. Walker's ball now, it is handed off to number 80, who jukes back inside around some guys before making his way downfield and finally making his way into the end zone, putting Walker up 14-0. Coach, let's talk about this play right here.
Yeah, look, Walker made the play and we did not. They had the edge right here, and you got to make the play. It wasn't a great edge, but he was able to get back, cut it back. We overran it, and pursuit drill. Very, just a normal old day at the office, and we let them finish, and we did not.
Yes, sir. The edge was definitely not there for the longest time, and then like you said, we overran it. 4th and short, Denham's ball. Jerry Horn fumbles, and it is recovered by Walker. As you see, the 31 pointing downfield saying we got it, but Walker definitely had the ball here. Walker with the ball. It is tossed to number 80, who is tackled by number 2, Jonas Clark, and number 36, Debo. Great plays right there. Jerry Horn with the ball now. He passes downfield and is complete to number 15, Deshaun Goldman, for a first down. Second quarter now, Walker's ball. It is handed off and he is brought down by number 24, McTwire. Next drive now, Walker has a screen pass. It is caught by the offensive player, who is finally brought down by number 7, Mason Varese. Jackets ball now. Jerry Horn rolls around looking downfield, gives it off to number 4, Tylen Haynes, who is finally brought down for a big game. Jackets with the ball. Jerry Horn gives it off to number 4 again, Tylen Haynes, who is the defender tries to tackle, but he spins off him and makes his way into the end zone, cutting the lead 14-7. Coach, let's talk about this awesome play by Tylen right here.
Yeah, you know, good job right there, Jerry, flipping his hips for the most part, getting his shoulders around, putting the throw on him. All you got to do is get the ball to him in space and let our guys go make plays. Again, something we should have done a lot more and get better at. We should have gotten better all year. Give the kid a chance to make a play, and that's what he did. And, you know, Tylen's a good player, and you'll see this a lot again next year because he's back. They're both back, and excited about that.
Walker's ball. The quarterback rolls out and gives the ball off, but number 1, who is finally pushed out of bounds. A running play here by the quarterback, who is absolutely taken down by a group of Yellow Jackets. Right before half now, number 48 throws the ball deep, and it is caught by number 12, putting Walker up 21-7. Coach, let's talk about this play.
Yeah, you know, end of half, another situation, and you know, I think our captain owned it. You know, he tried switching coverages with what he saw formation-wise, and had a little miscommunication. And this is what happens when you miscommunicate. And hey, you know, hats off to him.
Walker goes for the opening kickoff. It is muffed, and it was jumped on by a bunch of Walker players. Walker recovers. See our kids running off the field after the recovery. Walker with the ball now. The quarterback is tackled and is hit hard by number 39, Trevor Lewis. Jackets ball now, number 9, Jerry Horn runs it around the edge, going downfield, juking a defender, finally making his way into the end zone, cutting the lead to 21-14. A great play here by Jerry Horn. Coach, let's talk about this real quick.
Yeah, it's actually a really great play. You know, football player making a football play. You know, has the read, and you know, he really made a play by keeping the football. He made the perfect read and added a dimension to that play, which you see sprung it, and he was able to finish with a big run and finish in the end zone. You know, again, something we needed more of all year was guys making big time plays, and this right here was a big time play. So we knew we had it in us to do it. We just waited till late to do it.
Walker's ball, number 80, takes it around the edge, and he is hit hard by number 29 and 24. Two young guys right there making a play. Jackets ball, number 9, Jerry Horn looks to throw, and it is caught by number 7, Mason Varese, who is finally taken down. Walker's ball, number 48, scrambles and is hit hard by Jonas Clark, who finally brings him down. Number 48, QB, takes the ball and is stuffed by the Jacket defense before being brought down. Gotta love to see a big defensive play, as you see them celebrating there after the tackle. Jackets ball again, number 9, Horn looks to pass, and it is complete to number 4, Tylen Haynes, but it is short of the line. Nothing to gain. Walker's ball, the quarterback looks deep, and it is caught deep into Jackets territory by number 3. Walker's ball still is a handoff to number 22, who runs it in for the touchdown, putting Walker up 28-14. Coach, let's talk about this play right here.
Yeah, I mean, look, they made the big play. The receiver got up over one of our young safeties right there, who I thought did a phenomenal job playing for the first time all year. And they finished the drive. I mean, you did what you're supposed to do. But hats off to our guys. We competed.
Jackets ball again, number 9, Jerry Horn throws, and it is caught by number 7, Mason Varese along the sideline. Jerry scrambles looking downfield, but is hit, is sacked by Walker's defense. Walker with the ball, handoff to number 22, who is stuffed by number 2 and number 19. Gotta love to see those guys make a play. Jackets ball again. Jerry Horn looking downfield. The pass is complete again to number 7, Mason Varese. Number 9, Jerry Horn scrambles, juking a guy, looking downfield, finally deciding to run, juking another guy, making him fall, then finally being brought down. Great run by Jerry right there. Jerry Horn drops back looking deep, scrambling a little before throwing it, and before it is caught by number 15 Goldman through traffic, cutting the lead 28-21. A great play by number 15 right there, and a great catch. Coach, let's talk about this right here.
Yeah, I thought Jerry had pretty good pocket presence right there, awareness, bought himself some time, made the big throw into traffic, which was it was through traffic, and 15 had to make a big play on it, and did.
Onside kick by the Jackets, and it was recovered by number 12, who starts running down the sidelines. Guys trying to catch him, but he is pushed out of bounds. But he made it deep into Jacket territory. Walker hands it off to number 22, who punches it in, putting the Wildcats up 35-21 late in the fourth quarter. Number 9, Jerry looking deep, but he is sacked by Walker.
85 is a really good player.
Yeah, it's hard to watch when the quarterback gets sacked. Number 9, Horn looking, and he gives it off to number 15, who's pushed out of bounds for the first down. Jackets driving. Number 9, Horn looks deep again. It is caught by number 7, Mason Varice, who makes a move before going to the ground. Last play of the game, number 9, Horn looks for number 7, Mason Varice, and he catches it, but it is short of the end zone. Walker wins 35-21. Jackets finished 3-7 on the season. Stats: Jerry Horn, 25 for 41 passing, 220 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception, 117 rushing yards for 1 touchdown. Mason Varice, 8 receptions for 82 yards. Deshaun Goldman, 3 receptions for 58 yards and 1 touchdown. Coach, first I want to talk about the defense. You had a lot of young guys out there getting them reps. I just want to talk about those young guys real quick.
Yeah, I mean, look, Lucas Gillen and McTwire manned the safety spot that was left by McBride from the broken foot the week before. I thought both of them did a great job. You know, the biggest thing was those guys got some experience under the lights, got a taste of it, made mistakes and rebounded and played great. And I was really proud of them. And they showed some glimpses of what the future has to hold for us. And I'm excited about those guys.
Yes, sir. They played great. Coach, I really think the offense played the best game they have all year. They scored a lot and ran a lot of good plays.
Yeah, I mean, again, it was kind of one of those, we waited too long to get going again. You wait till week 10 to have that situation where if you look at the stat line, it tells you everything you need to know. Your quarterback had a great game throwing and running. Mason Varice has 8 catches. Those are the guys that got to have the ball in their hands. You know, we got to do a better job getting forward the ball a little more. And, you know, we talked about it as a coaching staff all throughout the year. Like, you'd look at this stat line and we'd run dog personnel and everything else and just weren't getting the ball in those guys' hands. And, you know, that was on us to get fixed. And it just took us a little while longer than we wanted it to take. And, you know, again, showed glimpses of offensively when we do put the ball in our playmakers' hands, you got a chance to be successful and score some points. And, you know, I thought we did a good job. O-line got better every week. You know, an O-line that was new and struggled early on, they definitely got better as the year went on. And, you know, really proud of that group. And, you know, they left behind something to grow on and continue to get better in the offseason.
Speaking of the offseason, Coach, this is the second year that Denham hasn't made the playoffs while you've been coaching.
Yeah.
What are your plans going into the offseasons to make sure that y'all can get into the playoffs next year?
It's the only 2 years I've never not been in the playoffs. So it's definitely an eerie feeling. And, you know, the thing is the winning is going to be a lot sweeter. You know, after you go through what we've gone through, you know, I think that group that's been left behind kind of rode the coattails of the group that left last year. And when it was turned over to them, I think you struggled a little bit as a group of seniors. And hopefully these guys that are coming back learn from that. And it will be taught in the offseason. We will harp on that as we grow this program back to where it once was. You know, and when you go down and you go in the depths of, you know, necessarily hell, but you know, you go in the depths of tough situations, and you fight your way out of them. The winning and the success is going to be even sweeter than it was just last year. Sometimes you got to go through these rough patches to embrace the winning and appreciate it again and get back to work so you can appreciate that grind. And, it's going to be no different than any other year. We just got to continue to focus on who we are and try to get as comfortable as possible competing so it's easy when the lights come on Friday night.
Coach, I want to talk about some of the adjustments and changes, things that need to be fixed, names to look at this offseason.
Well, I think every year you got to start with me. And there's not a day that goes by that I don't look at myself in the mirror and think about the things and think through the season and, think through personnel and think through staff changes and think through everything that has to be changed. Sometimes it's funny. You're just waiting to create that perfect storm. The right group of kids with the right leadership in that locker room, the right group of coaches with the right leadership in that coach's office that blend and go together. And, sometimes those pieces fall in place and sometimes they don't. Every group is different. You talk about, putting a face on the program for your year. Every face is going to look a little bit different. And you just got to figure out a way to create that perfect storm. You got to add personalities in that coach's office. You got to get it revamped. You got to get the energy back up. And, you go 3-7 and there's always going to be changes. And they're going to be changes for the better, and it's going to be better for the kids in that locker room. It's going to be better for our coaching staff. It's going to be better for our program. And it just so happens I sit in the hot seat when it comes to those kind of things, and that's the business side of things. It's not an easy business, but I'm also trying to run a big time program, and everybody's got a job to do, and a job's got to get done.
Coach, what are some names we need to look forward to in this offseason?
Yeah. I think Rancher Miller is a mainstay defensively. Is going to be back. He's going to have a huge year for us. I mean, he's been unbelievable the last 2 years, and is only going to be better. Excited just to see some of these new young puppies step in and give us somebody. Kind of like a big body coming up that we're excited about. Nose guard Cooper Landry is a big wide body that's an athletic big kid that we think could play some nose guard for us pretty quick. And I say that because we lost our bigs up front. So, excited to see a young dude like that step in. Caden Allen is a guy that gives us that athlete that can play sideline to sideline that's extremely fast. He's going to be a lot of fun to watch. Offensively, where you came into the season where, not necessarily negative like our O-line was going to be our weak link, well, you're replacing your top six. So, of course, they were going to be weak as they learn and figure it out. But I think the O-line now with the experience of Christian Ferguson, you're going to add the Cole Curtises, the Roberthons, and some of those young guys, Max Arces, Villa Gomez. They got some good young guys in that group, the Salacies, some big bodies, some big athletic kids that are going to have a chance to get to be known as juniors and seniors, and that's going to be a big part of our program. Quarterbacks are both back. That's going to be a great battle. Will always be a battle, because it comes down to getting the job done. Tylen Haynes is back. We got to find somebody there to go opposite him to maybe take some coverage off of him, some pressure off of him. But we got a lot of young dudes. Trey Seals is a kid that we saw there at the end. We brought up is a field stretching athlete that's going to be a big time name down the line. Of course, the Goldmans, both names, the one the receiver and the quarterback. You could see some 2 quarterback packages, and the other Goldman, if he can't beat out Jerry at quarterback, you could see him at receiver to kind of get all our best players on the field. It's another thing we got to do a better job of is making sure we're playing the right kids and the right personnel and getting our best players on the field. Brenton Paul is another dude that came onto the scene as a little running back late. I mean, we got some good young bodies, some good young names, and kids that are working, that aren't scared to work, that I think is really going to have a chance to build this program back to where we once were.
Thank you for watching episode 12 of The Brett Beard Show. As always, thank you, James Restaurant, for sponsoring The Brett Beard Show. As always, I'm Cooper Burrell. Coach Beard, thanks for joining me for all of these Brett Beard shows.
Yeah, it's a great year, and you did an amazing job, and you got a lot better too. And look, real quick, thank you and thank all these seniors. I know it wasn't the ending you wanted,
Not at all.
but let's not forget the culmination of a 4-year sample that you guys became unbelievable young men, and you did build a program back that was, I think we both can agree, was in a rough spot. And your group is the one that brought it back, revived it. And, in public schools, you're going to have some up and down years, and that's okay. Your 4 years here, and that senior group is a special group that gave this program that heartbeat, and it's a testament to y'all as young men, the way you bought in, the way you worked every day, the way you loved each other and you had fun with each other. That doesn't always turn into W's on the football field, but you guys competed week in and week out for 4 years. You gave us everything, and Denham Springs, myself, the athletic department, everybody, we thank y'all, and we're gonna make you proud again one day.
Yes, sir. I enjoyed all year with you, Coach. I wouldn't ask for another coach.
Hey.
I feel like you're the best possible coach I can have.
I appreciate that. It was a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun.
Yes, sir.
We did.
Once again, thank you for watching this episode of the Brad Berry Show. Goodbye from me. I won't be doing it anymore, but I definitely enjoyed every single show I got to do. Thank you for watching this episode of the Brad Berry Show.
What was all this? You were 1, 2, 3.
Whatever, it don't matter. At 7 o'clock. Hope we can all see you there at the away game and on YouTube.
Number 9, I'm out. Mic drop.
All of our viewers.
That's what I do love how when Burrell just gets real.
I hope I can see you all.
I love when Burrell gets real though.
Let's watch us try to get hot in these highlights. What do you mean? What is wrong with that? I tried to do it. Is it that bad? Should I just say, let's get into these highlights?
We play Friday night at 7 o'clock. It's our homecoming game. We want a lot of fans to come out and support.
It's fight night.
Yep, let's fight.
Oh my gosh. We get rolling. Jerry, could you zoom in on this mustache? It's amazing. Zoom in right here.
Caterpillar season. Motion car wreck.
Oh my God. Man, I really started sweating like. I felt like my face was like this.
It's 6, right, Barty? Just making sure.
Huh?
It's 6, right?
6 what?
Episode 6.
Yes, it is.
Okay, I was just making sure. Never want to mess that up.
I mean, he's all in. Look, I like that.
Love it.
I do too. Like, I like that. Hey.